Good morning, BookTube. It's Thea, and it is day 1 of BookTubeAthon. Currently 6:05 on Monday, July 24th. And I am very excited for BookTubeAthon. I was planning on getting some reading done right at midnight, but I was just exhausted. So I went to bed, and now I have to get up and get ready to go to work. So my TBR has changed a little bit since I filmed my TBR video, and so I figured I would just show you guys really quickly my current TBR for BookTubeAthon. In case you haven't seen my original TBR video, I have changed it a little bit, so I will very quickly show you guys what is now currently on my TBR, and then get ready to get up and go to work. So for challenge 1, which is to read a book with the person on the cover, I am still going to read Wonder Woman Volume 1, The Lies. It's a graphic novel, so it'll be a really easy read. And then for challenge 2, it's to read a hyped book. Originally I had The Fault in Our Stars, but I had a library book that was ready to come in, and so I'm changing that to More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. This book is like just under 300 pages, so it's something I could really easily get done during the course of the week. And then the third challenge was to read a book in one day. I am still going to use Maximum Ride by James Patterson. This is the manga that was adapted from the original book, and since it's a manga, it is very easily, I could sit down and read this in one sitting. Challenge 4 is to read a book about a character that is very different from yourself. I am still going to use Superman: The Final Days of Superman. Again, this is another graphic novel, so it's a very easy read, and I can sit down and read this very easily. The 5th challenge was to read a book entirely outdoors. Originally I wasn't going to do this challenge, but then I decided that I could do this because I could read, then I decided to add an anthology because it's something I could just easily read like 1 or 2 stories outside and be done. So I'm going to read Summer Days and Summer Nights, 12 love stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins. I had this on my TBR for BookTubeAthon last year and didn't get around to it, so I wanted to go ahead and try to do it this year. I have already kind of marked up how many the page numbers that I would need to read every day. I could read 2 stories a day outside, and this would count, and then I would have I would read 2 stories each day from today until Saturday outside, and so that will count. And then the 6th challenge was to read a book you bought because of the cover, and that is still going to be Patrick Griffin's First Birthday on Ice. This is an advanced reader copy that I received in a Goodreads giveaway, and so I wanted to read it and do a review on it, so I figured better time than to do it for the readathon, especially since it comes out on August 8th. And then challenge 7 is, of course, to read 7 books, and for that is also changing. I'm going to be reading The False Prince by Jennifer A. Nielsen. I have currently started this. I have this as an audiobook, so I'll be listening to this throughout the week as an audiobook while I'm at work. So there are my 7 books that I plan on reading for BookTubeAthon. I am probably also going to kind of do The False Prince as an audiobook while I'm getting ready in the morning for work. I do work all week full time, so my only time that I'm going to be able to read is going to be like at night when I get home from work. And I can also read on my commute in the morning, back and forth. So it's going to be very interesting to see if I can get all 7 books done, but I'm going to push myself because BookTubeAthon and readathons are about having fun, but they're also about challenging, yourself and kind of stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. So I am super pumped. I cannot wait to dive into these. I'm excited to read all of these. I did figure out the math, and False Prince is 342 pages. Superman is 192 pages. Maximum Ride is 256. Wonder Woman is 128. Patrick Griffin is 288. More Happy Than Not is 293. and Summer Days and Summer Nights is 384. So in order to be able to finish all 7 books within the course of the week, I have to read a daily page count of 269 pages. Now with the False Prince, I have read a few hours of it already on Friday, so that is probably a little lower, but because I don't know the page count of where I'm at in the False Prince, I'm gonna say right now that currently my page count is probably like 250 a day, just because that seems more reasonable for me. So I will, I'm going to get up and get ready to go to work. I will check in with you guys a little later to see how my reading is done. If you're participating, hope your reading is going well. And I probably won't be doing the video challenges just because since I work all day, I come home and I want to just read, and then since I'm in the middle, since I will be in the middle of moving, I have to pack as well. So that's another reason why I chose the audiobook, because I can listen to that while I'm packing and still get reading done and still be packing. So I will check in with you guys a little later today. Hope your reading is going well. Hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Hey BookTube, it's Thea, and I am here with my update for day 1 of BookTubeAthon. It is currently about 8:10, and I just wanted to, I'm sitting down to go ahead and read. I finished up dinner, and then I watched 1 episode of Parks and Rec. And so I figured I would go ahead and sit down and read. I did just want to give you guys an update. Today while I was at work, I listened to 200 pages of The False Prince by Jennifer A. Nielsen. So I listened to that today, and so my daily page count was about 269 pages. So I read 200 pages from that. And then I did pick up Summer Days and Summer Nights, which is the book that I am reading outdoors. And I've been using this, going to be using this as my book that I read on my commute back and forth to work. I ended up reading the first story out of this, which was 30 pages. So I am currently up to 230. And then I'm going to go ahead and sit down and start More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. Hey BookTube, so it is the end of BookTubeAthon Day 1, and I just wanted to give you guys one more update that I ended up reading about 45 pages in More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. So I have met my daily reading count, and I am really excited with my progress so far for Day 1. Tomorrow I plan on finishing up The False Prince since I have just a couple hours left on that, and getting at least 2 stories done in Summer Days and Summer Nights. Hope everyone's reading day went really well. I feel very successful so far with this readathon, but I am really pumped for the rest of the week, and I will talk with you guys tomorrow. Night!